Hello guys and welcome to another SCPH replay sent in by the community. This one gonna be a PvP on Cyberforce LE, a mirror matchup that we are gonna be seeing today. Didn't see much about the Protoss race in the last qualifier, but this time it might be the community putting on a show. So let's introduce our players real quick. Here on the top left on the SC2PH banner, we got Seji playing on that red Protoss. In the meantime, here on the bottom right, it's going to be JsMemoRy instead, crowd boosting out those probes, trying to play the economy as quick as can be. So pretty similar stuff from both our players. Seji a little ahead in terms of that production by just a second. And really, these builds getting pretty much to the dot in Starcraft 2. So what's been going on with the community, guys? We are back into our community replays. We are done with the 2 series from Cebu, but if you guys do want to send those in that we still have from our previous qualifier, might be the time to send it over at gamesarepool@gmail.com. It'll be so interesting to see any matchup we weren't able to showcase if you guys are willing. But anyway, JsMemoRy putting on his wall. Gateways are out and about. We'll go for the Cybercore as well later on. Same thing here for Seji. First gateway is out. Assimilators now in the 2s. And this is interesting. Seji gonna be having these 2 assimilators, but only really using one. He's focusing on minerals right now. In the meantime, for JsMemoRy, he decides to put 2 probes in each assimilator. And now working on to get a little more of those minerals. So Seji should be a little ahead in terms of those buildings. The mineral cost is something that the red Protoss can work on quicker. In the meantime, here for the blue hand side, might be JsMemoRy wanting to build a Stalker or the Depth first to have enough gas, get a quick upgrade later on into the game. In the meantime though, Seji putting up this proxy pylon by the rocks. Interesting. So the third base is gonna get covered already with some vision for the red sauce. And will Seji actually decide to build a gateway here as well to go for the proxy? He's close to the mineral count, and there you go. Gateway comes out. What this is for is to allow these warp-ins to be a lot faster than they normally are, around 4 seconds instead of the duration on the warp gate. In the meantime, Cybercore getting that upgrade on out, pumping it as quick as can be. We are gonna get a robo facility as well, and it's also proxied out by Seji. Wow, he's really playing the aggressor right now, knocking on the door of his opponent. In terms of army though, it is JsMemoRy in the lead with some stalkers into play. In the meantime, what does Seji really have? 2 stalkers as well. So what's up with the army counts? Might be a little bit of scouts, 8 to 6 in that army count right here, right now. Oh, he's warping in 2 more stalkers. The probe trying to go for the scout will get caught by these quadruped legals. Even more pylons, even a shield battery here for JsMemoRy. So he's really playing defensive, wants to play his primary as much as possible, not even going for the extension. In the meantime, Seji gonna start things off for that second base with a pylon just in case. It seems like though, Seji is gonna go for a little bit of the aggression. Might be more or less an all-in at this point, because he's not going for that second base. In the meantime, JsMemoRy gonna go for economy. And this might bite the blue Protoss in the butt right here, right now, because this probe will get caught. Did JsMemoRy see that one coming? He only saw the stalkers waiting at the wing, so he's just like, okay. So his opponent is taking control of the high ground. No, never mind. The observer sees the prism come out. And this has to be panic mode here for JsMemoRy. He has to do something right here, right now, just to defend. A really important wall might be the show, but never mind, the warp prism already loading in for 1 stalker. Gonna be out in front, trying to walk on in, looking to scout, might get taken down. The observer is all the way there. And now here comes the warp prism with the stalkers. A warp in of stalkers as well from JsMemoRy. We get the load on in, and the warp prism gonna decide to back on out. Interesting movement here from Seji, playing the drop play as much as possible. We're gonna warp everyone back into the prism. And for now, JsMemoRy gonna be able to defend. He's trying to pop out that immortal. Seji in the meantime quite behind into this one. Still doesn't have enough for that second base. But it is going to be 1 immortal out in front. And it is going to be the armored units playing on mech versus mech action right here, right now. And the immortal completely sandwiched between all those stalkers. Gonna get free hits. Here comes the immortal from JsMemoRy playing the ramp. But the warp prism might go from Seji trying to juggle those shields. He doesn't have blink, so he's making do with the prism instead. The stalkers still go down. The immortal quite low already. And how many kills does the immortal Immortal of Seji have? Only one, sure, but this mirror matchup looking good in favor of Seji. Trying to take care of that expansion base. Here we go with the Warp Prism cycle one more time. And JsMemoRy not allowing that Immortal to actually get any hits. This has to be Seji pushing forward. It's so scary for the Blue Protoss. Seji all over the base, blowing up that one Immortal. The Warp Prism Micro gonna get the Immortal to get that save. And JsMemoRy just GG's out, forfeits without a word. Well done there to Seji. Playing that proxy well. It was really hit or miss there. It was really the show. If he failed that, he would be behind in the economy. And JsMemoRy could just steamroll from there. Really goes to show, when you play the risk, sometimes you can get such a big reward. So well done there to our two tosses. I'll see you guys in the next one.